of the athletes that will be keeping an eye on. This is the second race of the day, this 8 kilometers junior men's race, and 57 athletes expected to compete in this one. You will be seeing fireworks here because it is 4 loops on this course, something that we will be keeping an eye on. Very early stages, of course, we'll be expecting it to be a single file, but then after a few moments, we shall be seeing a shift in balance and a shift in pace from all these athletes. If you're joining us, welcome to the Eldoret Sports Club. This is the National Cross Country Championships, which also acts as the trials for the World Cross Country Championships happening in January in Tennessee, Florida, the United States of America. And you can feel, from where I am, I can feel those strides hitting the ground so hard on this cold, chilly morning here in Eldoret. Looking at the course, it's so beautiful, and it's contrary to what was here 9 months ago. And everyone who's here, I'm sure they'll be enjoying this day. Quite drizzling. Look at the flowers, look at the vegetation, and of course look at the athletes still in a single file, now navigating into that first kilometer in this race. Bernard, you expect heavy competition, and of course not just heavy but stiff competition also.
Yeah. If you see the name, some of the names featuring in this event, these are some of the best athletes you've seen this season. Of course, we have Andrew Alamisi, as you said, and then we have Andrew Kipto also. We have Franklin Chebet, Emmanuel Kiprono Kipkorir, mark that name. And then
Kiprono Kipkorir.
Yes. We also have Kevin Kiprop Biwot, and some other athletes like Shadrach Kibiwot. We have Nairobi region Kevin Kipkosgei and Walter Kipngeno. So those are some of the athletes we are looking at. And then we have others from Nyanza, Nyanza North and South, Daniel Osiambo, Eno Kipyegon, Zekaria Kipsaisaik, and Eugene Manasseh. And then we have South Rift, Clinton Kimtai Ngetich, Jairas Kipkorir Biegon, Vincent Kibet, Siamito Gabriel, and then Jackson Mutuku, all from Southern. Western, we have Edwin Elkana Sanutia, Eli Kiplimo Simotwo, and then we have other athletes also like Nakoten Lokang William. Those are now representing refugee teams.
The refugee team well represented. We saw what they did in the 6 kilometers women junior race, and we can always tell that they are in to make a statement despite everything that is happening. They know exactly that they are competing amongst the best, and it can bring the best out of them. And we are looking into a race that will have 2-kilometer loops, and in this 8-kilometer junior men's race, they'll be running on this course 4 times, and this will be a very interesting way to see on how this is done. And just looking at the terrain and the surface, it's a blend between grass and natural soil, and this brings in that spongy feeling with damp patches from the early morning dew and the overnight drizzle that was here in Eldoret. And the muddy corners, of course, have made it even better and interesting to watch, as you can feel the foot sinking in the mud, then coming out of it. The hills and slopes make it even easier because it helps them balance how they run on this track. As you can see, someone has already decided to blast the pace, but yes, this is not sustainable at this stage. I can bear that.
That's true. Of course, you can see the huge team following there.
It's like when you're an antelope and you're being chased by a pack of lions. Yeah.
You tend to.
Yeah, you get scared a little bit.
Yes.
But maybe it is a tactic, or maybe she just watched Cynthia Chepkiroi, but she did it after 3 kilometers.
Yes, you remember these are 4 laps, so they still have 3 more laps to go. This is the first lap.
This is the first lap,
but it happened in a marathon one day. Someone in Boston Marathon, he went ahead like him,
and went all
the other guys who were following him, they thought, this guy, he will get tired. But he went all the way to the finish line, winning the race.
Now sometimes you look at, okay, what am I taking home from this? So you're like, let me do it. In Swahili they say kufa dereva kufa makanga. This terrain is very interesting.
Yeah,
look
it's
at
slippery,
that.
yes.
Yeah, it's very
you
slippery.
Have to be very careful.
Because of that spongy feeling that your legs sink into
the mud.
The mud.
And it rained here heavily yesterday, and I think it was the right decision for the organizers to
push this into the air.
instead of the afternoon as usual. Because normally Eldoret at this time, it's normally there's no rain. People are harvesting maize and wheat, but this time around, farmers are really crying because of the rains. They are not able to get to the farm to harvest their maize and wheat. But anyway, all is well, all is good. As you can see, athletes are enjoying this weather this morning.
And the farmers are also enjoying this because they don't have time to harvest because of the weather. And they have come there to watch this race here at the Eldoret Sport Club. Look at that brown, muddy soil.
Yes.
That's very challenging. That's really challenging. And we're just talking about the way it's panning out to be. And there's that long drag on that flat surface that makes it even difficult in the back straight. And it's not steep, but it's punishing because after multiple laps over a gentle rise on the hill, then down, sliding downhill, then you go to that flat surface. It needs a lot of technical ability to make sure that you maintain that pace and of course know when to go and hit hard in this cross country. And if you're joining us, this is the second race of the day, the 8 kilometers junior men's race, and 6 places up for grabs for representing Kenya in Florida at the World Athletics Championship, cross-country championship, sorry. Remember, the World Athletics Championships happened in September in Tokyo, Kenya, finishing second behind the United States of America. But this time round, Kenya will be aiming to see if they can be top of the world once again, yet again, in the cross-country. Will they do it back-to-back? They've been the best in Africa, and they've been the best in the world at some point, and they produced the best, including the likes of the legend, Mr. Paul Tergat, who is among those who are watching the races here at the Eldoret Sports Club. But this is the 8 kilometers junior race, a race that you can see is already shaping up. Halfway into this is going to be very interesting. And as you can see, we are at the Eldoret Sports Club for this. Nothing much to separate these athletes at the moment, but currently
someone has also broken out there. We have a leading athlete looking at his watch.
Yeah.
I understand he's a student at Chepsaita.
Wow.
What do you know about Chepsaita?
Chepsaita, I love the Chepsaita area because of the Chepsaita cross country.
That is Kevin Kakenya Karianke.
Talking about Kevin Kakenya, I think during the Chepsaita Classic,
yes,
he was among the leaders before he faded out.
Yes,
I remember that race clearly, and you can feel that maybe he feels that this is his chance. Maybe he studied the likes of Alamisi Kiprop and decided, okay, let me try this, because you only need to finish among the top 6.
The top 6
to get that ticket to represent Kenya at the World Cross Country Championship.
That's true. Yeah.
Then
look at the chasing pack there. You can see Kevin Kiprop.
Kevin Kiprop is there. Alamis is there. And you can feel that this is going to be a very interesting and tactical race. Wow. As they take that slight steep hill, then downwards, they slow downhill glide, and under very slippery conditions. The grass doesn't make it even better because the grass is also very slippery and spongy. Remember, it's been drizzling in the morning, it drizzled last night, it rained heavily during the day. So this is
and of course the chasing pack is now catching up with the Karianke.
Yeah.
Maybe to tell about our viewers what we did in the past event, that is in 2024 edition. Remember, cross country is a biannual event, after every 2 years. So in 2024 we had a world cross country event, which was done in Serbia. Earlier we had the other one which was done in Australia in Bathurst. Because that one came in 2023 because of the COVID-19, which disrupted the World Athletics calendar. So this year the team being selected is going to compete next year in January, on 10th January. So just to inform you, we had a winner. We had a gold medal in the junior category through Samuel Kibadi. Samuel Kibadi is a Japan-based
athlete.
Yes, and I think when he finished, he went back to Japan.
And currently he runs the 10,000 and 5,000 meters.
Yes. And then, of course, the silver medal went to Ethiopia through Mesgebu Sime. And
Sime, who was at the World Athletics Championship.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
finished
then
5th.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is the guy. And then the third athlete was our very own Matthew Kipruto, who won a bronze medal. So the team title went to Kenya. We had the team title in the
how is it determined? Because let's say in the 6 kilometers under 20 race, did we finish on the podium?
We finished
No.
junior men.
No, I'm talking about the women, the previous,
women.
yeah, the women. But we managed to get silver.
We
As a team.
Yes, as a team. They normally count the first 4 to score. The first 4 scored. So if we had athletes maybe in top 10, maybe the 4 athletes from Kenya in top 10, that is how we managed to get a silver. But those who led in that race were the Ethiopians, 1, 2, 3. And that's how they managed to win a gold medal.
Like, I'm here trying to understand, like, okay, but now you've made me understand.
Yeah.
And it's all about how well you guys finish inside the first 10 positions, right?
The first 10.
Yeah.
Inside the top 10. So we look at the first 4 who scores and make it to the podium, because they have to award the team and also individuals. So we missed medals in the junior category, the women's junior category, but we had a medal because they scored and they managed to get they had a silver medal. So in the men's category, we had a gold medal from individual and a gold medal for the team.
For the team.
Yes.
Now it's back to a single file in this one.
Actually, Serbia was East African, the Eastern Africa affair, because it was Uganda, Kenya, and Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That has always been the case, and reminds me, of course, of Uganda in 2019. 2017, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, where we just had that affair, and it was a very memorable world cross country.
We took all of
event.
them, especially in the women category,
Everything.
led by Irene Chepko.
Yes.
Faith Kipyegon was also in the mix.
Yes. I think she was doing her last cross country.
Yes.
Yeah. And right now she's doing very well on track.
Yes.
Something that makes it even special. That many athletes who do well in the cross country, which most of the time is named as a pre-season for these athletes as they head into the proper season that they have to compete on the track. But it is very tight right now, still very tight as we head toward the last 1.5 loop of this one, and you can see it's now push and shove in this one. I smell this will be very interesting as they head towards the last kilometer, because nobody is taking a risk to break away from the leading pack.
I think they are waiting for the last lap. Remember, one loop is 2 kilometers.
And this being an altitude that is around 2,100 meters above sea level, you need a lot of gas in this one.
Yeah, you need a lot of gas. That is true.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, if these guys, I can see Alamisi there in the leading pack. I'm telling you, if these guys train so well and then they compete at a low altitude level, they will do very well. Just as the kids at home to Serbia did, because they really did so well.
Because they read the conditions well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So here we need also smart coaches, smart technical people who will be able to read even the temperatures during the competition day, so that they can know what type of training to offer for the team.
But you have to agree, over the years we've had very good coaches and guys who really study where these championships are going to take place, and you can always feel that even after today, we will have a very strong team that will give us a very good performance when it comes to the World Cross Country Championships. As we head into the last loop of this 8-kilometer junior men's race here at the Eldoret Sports Club. If you're joining us,
Kevin Kiprop
is what we expected. Kevin Kiprop checks over his shoulder, doesn't see. He checked on the wrong side because he was checking on the right, and then he told someone on the left, and this is going to be very interesting. Kevin Kiprop, the defending champion, he is now in second place.
The race is getting interesting here.
Very interesting. As you can see, it's now a pool of five.
I want to confirm if that is Emmanuel or Franklin, but I will check the bib number. Then we'll be able to know who decided to pull. You see, there is a break there. Everybody trying to chase now the leader.
But we can all agree that the defending champion is also within striking distance in second. Checks, I think he's trying to check where the likes of Emmanuel is, the likes of Andrew Alamisi, who I haven't seen him.
He is around, he is somewhere here, hanging, he's here.
He's currently lagging in 10th place in this race. So Kevin Kiprop currently in 3rd place. He is within striking distance of this one. And we've also been talking about the likes of Alan Komoi. There are some of the athletes who are in this top 10. This is very difficult to predict, Bernard. Very difficult.
It is very difficult because one person breaks, the others follow. They close the gap.
So it's all about how they are responding.
Yeah.
And it is Emmanuel Kiprono
I told you. I told you the name.
Yeah.
So
the tall
we don't know if he will be able to hang there or will be beaten. You see, Emmanuel now has gone back. Now the race is
leading.
Yeah.
But Kevin
has gone back. Yes.
And not too much left in this race. And you can feel also the crowd is helping them at least know that they are heading into the business end of matters here at the Eldoret Sports Club. And it's Emmanuel now signaling that this is my lane, I want to take charge. Will he? Let's wait and see. Kevin Kipkorir has dropped a little bit and it's becoming a very interesting race. There is Mr. Paul Bitok, the Vice President of the Kenya Volleyball Federation. He also loves athletics. And
Tergan is there.
Yeah, Mr. Paul Tergan, 5-time one cross-country champion.
Yes.
And former NOC President, National Olympic Committee President.
The race has changed.
The race has changed. Emmanuel,
another gear has been engaged by Emmanuel.
Yeah, the shifting of gears is really special here. And you can see Emmanuel being cheered on. We are heading into the last bits of this one. Kevin Kipkorir fell a little bit behind. I don't know what was happening there, but then Emmanuel might just use his long stride to see if he can break away, but he's very cautious heading uphill and then downhill to try and balance on that back straight in this one. And you can feel there is yet another burst and shift in pace for this one. Wow.
Going by their vest, that is an athlete from South Rift, followed by that is a North Rift, followed by Western, and then Nairobi region. So these people are sharing the top positions, and you'll find that most of these athletes, they want to make it top 6. So leading now is Emmanuel again, who has taken the first position, followed by South Rift.
That is Clinton Kimutai Ngetich is in second place, Emmanuel in first place. Wow. Are we just about to witness something very spectacular?
And they are together again.
This is very interesting. The last loop of this one. And if you're joining us, we are live from the Eldoret Sports Club, the last loop of this race. It is the 8 kilometer senior women's race.
Yeah, I can see some people coming back, getting back to coming to watch the race live. I told you, if you are just nearby in Eldoret, if you are just nearby in Eldoret, don't just stay in your house. Just come and watch the race. Just come and watch the race live. Emmanuel leading there.
Yeah. Emmanuel leading the race there, and you can feel that
10 athletes stuck together.
Clinton Kimutai Ngetich is also a dark horse in this one, currently sitting in second place, and he's been one of those athletes whom you can always say has always been a person who knows exactly what to do. He knows there are 6 places up for grabs, and now it's Emmanuel who's still controlling this. It's very, very tight, as you can see. We are into the last kilometer.
It's getting tough.
It's getting tough. 11 athletes in that one, only 6 places. I can see
South Rift, North Rift, Central Rift, Western, and I can see Nairobi region also.
And Kevin running from the outside. And you can feel it's like when they go to the flat surface. They try stretch it. Emmanuel tries stretching the rest of the field, and there is the man.
And that is Eliud Kipchoge there watching
Former world
this
record
live.
holder in the marathon, the GOAT of all time in the marathon, is here trying to see if he can also inspire a few of these athletes. And Kevin Kiprop is back in the mix after falling away a little bit, and he is trying to see if he can line up himself.
Alamisi coming up also.
Andrew Alamisi is
Now
also
in third
coming
place.
up really well.
Now in third place, Kevin. I think Kevin is using his stride, long strides, taking advantage of the others because he has really long strides, and I don't know if he'll be able to make it to the top 6. But remember, these athletes, they want to get not only to get the top 6 positions, but also they want to get some good money offered by Betika. We want to thank Betika because of the good money that they have offered for the winners.
You know, there's nothing as interesting as having, rather, it's really, I can call it motivating as going home with something at the end of the day.
Yes.
And the sponsors have done a really great job to ensure that at least these athletes go home with a smile. I remember there's a story you normally tell me that someone who goes, they sell chicken, like 2-3 chickens, get fare to come and compete, but then when they get a check, a good check, let's say 50,000 shillings, they go back home like, yes, at least mom, I got this back. I took your 3 chicken, I bought you a cow.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
And I can see many champions lined along the line, of course, cheering the athletes, coaches running around. I can see Coach Moti there, urging the athletes to increase their pace, make so that they can be able to make it to the national team, that is for the world cross country. Now, Kevin Kiprop trying to react here. Remember, he's the national champion.
Yeah.
But Emmanuel is the one dictating there.
Emmanuel might have just read the script from the Chep Kiril that when you decide to go, you go. Kevin Kiprop trying to burst from the outside. Andrew Alamisi checked over his shoulder, and I think that was a mistake because that is where he lost it.
Yes.
Because Kevin Kiprop is back in the mix. We are into the final stages of this 8-kilometer race, and Emmanuel Kipkorir, born on 28th of December 2008, knows he has exactly what it takes. As he takes that bend towards the back straight, it is the 8 kilometers junior men's race, the final. No second chances in this one. It is what it is. Are you ready for the final home straight? Yes, he is. Emmanuel stretches that lead. Everyone tries to respond. Andrew Alamisi doesn't have the legs to catch up. He keeps on checking over his shoulder. I know he is doing his last under 20 race on this course, and he'll be graduating to the senior level. But it's all about Emmanuel Kipkorir, who is now coming into that last part of this loop. It is Emmanuel Kipkorir being cheered home. He knows that he got it. He is being cheered home. He has actually run a very tactical race, and you can feel he is going home to be the new 8-kilometer junior champion here at the Eldoret Sports Club. Everybody cheering him home, coming home very confident. He knew that he had this, and there he is, the winner for this one.
Not yet. They still have some few minutes.
But I don't think it's going to be caught up. Because on the back straight, he is doing really well, and he's navigated through this one. This man from the North Rift, he is on his own turf, and he knows that he has what it takes. He's been urged by the crowd. Go for it. He has what he has. He has what it takes to win this one. Wow.
I understand Franklin Bet is the second athlete. 7:26 years. Following closely is Franklin Bet.
Franklin
Bet, yes.
But it is Emmanuel Kiprono, Korir, and Franklin Kibet being ushered home. Franklin Kibet trying so hard to catch up with Emmanuel, but it will be a North Rift affair. It is a 1-2, and I think it will be a 1-2-3 from the North Rift, and Emmanuel Kipkorir wins it and leads his teammates to claiming victory in the 8 kilometers junior men's race.
And of course, Kiprop makes it in 5th position.
And Alamisi 6th. They've just made it to the team. They've just about made it to the team. So Kevin Kiprop also coming in strongly to finish 5th.
South Rift Yo-Yo. South Rift, Central Rift, hapa mambo. North Rift, West Rift. Nairobi, South Rift.
Wow, what a race. What a race. Emmanuel